Welcome to Doors to Hope and Healing, an inside look at the many facets of work that is happening at the Department of Children and Families, between our staff, the families we serve, and our community partners. My name is Jacqueline Ford. I have had the honor of working for the department for almost 30 years. And although I may be familiar with many of the topics we bring to you, I have invited experts in those fields to help us dispel the myths and misconceptions that can often be barriers to our work. Join us as we open our doors and invite you to have a seat at our table. Ola and Cristiano, thank you so much for being on the set to Doors to Hope and Healing. The Connecticut Kid Governor program is a dear friend to Doors to Hope and Healing. It's always a pleasure to have the program, the new Kid Governor, on to talk about all of the exciting things that are planned for this year. So before we get started, Ola, can you introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Olanrewaju, Olamuyiwa. I go by Ola for short. I am the state coordinator for the Kid Governor program in the state of Connecticut.
Thank you. And you're rather new to the position.
Yes.
Tell us what is the Kid Governor? I don't know if everyone in our state, everyone I know I tell, oh, there's this great program called the Kid Governor program. Can you tell us what the Kid Governor program is?
Yes, so the Kid Governor program is a civic education program that allows fifth graders in the state of Connecticut to be civically engaged. So all our services are free of charge. We do not charge a dime. What we do essentially, we go to different schools and we have fifth graders participate in, an election process, which is how we elect the Kid Governor. And we have, a lot of schools across the state participate. What we ask for is every student research a community plan or something that they would love to do, and then they come up with a video and they come up with a 3-point platform. So their 3-point platform is what they're going to be working on when they get elected as Kid Governor.
Okay. And that's a social problem or maybe some type of an issue that they want to impact and make the world, at least our state, a little bit better, right?
Yes, yes.
So is this open to all grades in elementary school or any specific grade?
It's only open to fifth graders. Fifth graders are the only one that could participate in the Kid Governor process. However, we have free resources that every other grade level could actually utilize for free.
Wow, it's very impressive. I've always been very impressed by the program. How did the program get started?
It started in 2015 here in the state of Connecticut. The Connecticut Democracy Center started the Kid Governor. And as I speak to you right now, we are a national program because we have affiliations in New Hampshire, Oregon, and Oklahoma. Wow. So we're also looking to get into other states, like Nebraska and Vermont and all those other states. So it all started in Connecticut, and we're like the front runners of this program.
Wow, what a legacy we're leaving behind. I love the idea that we're giving youth a voice and young people that voice to have a platform. Why do you think that having a Kid Governor in our state is important?
That's a very great question. I think that, every kid has a voice. And a lot of times when people think about leaders, they think about elected officials. They think about people that are, up there like the governors and the president. However, this population of students actually do have a voice, which is where the Connecticut Democracy Center Civics Program, which is the Kid Governor, comes in. And we encourage and we empower the students to know that you have a voice, you can make a difference. And working with this population, the students it just warms my heart to see their creativity, to see their passion. Like they're very charismatic. And I'm like, wow, I wish I had a Kid Governor program growing up, and I think that this is the thing that makes a difference in their lives because we are building future leaders. You absolutely are. And you are the future. You are, what you're doing. Cristiano, it is a pleasure to have you on our set today. I feel important to be with you because you actually became elected. People voted for you. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Cristiano Almeida. I go to Oceana Elementary School, and I'm from Southington, Connecticut. Some things I like to do in my free time is play soccer, ride my bike, go to a program every Saturday that's called Ninja Warrior, and I like to do drama club.
And you like to do drama club. Have you been in any plays or acted in any way?
Yeah, I've been in a couple.
You have. Well, you seem very natural and very comfortable to be up here.
Thank you.
Today. You're welcome, honey. What made you interested in running for Kid Governor? I know that at your school, or at least in your town, there's a legacy of kid governors that have come through that town, which is very impressive. But what made you find it, important that you run and you talk about the things that are important to you?
How I wanted to run for Kid Governor was I thought it'd be a very fun way to get involved with activities during 5th grade, especially because I'm going to middle school next year and I'm leaving elementary school. But I thought it'd be a fun way to learn a lot about civics and governors and stuff.
And you're getting an early start on that, because I know that my daughter's in high school and she's just learning about civics, and having all that civic engagement at a young age, I think, is so important. And when you talk about things warming your heart, it warms my heart that here in Connecticut, we are giving our young people this voice to learn about government and to learn about the positive aspects of politics, because it isn't always a positive light that's shined on politics. And I think that empowering our young people, like your program is doing, is extremely impressive, as is that it's spreading across other, states within the United States. So tell me about what the process was like for you. So you knew that there was going to be an election year, because every year there's an election year, and you knew that it was coming. Did you talk to your parents and say, I think I want to run for Kid Governor?
Yeah.
Yeah? And did you say, I have a special issue that's really kind of pressing for me and I really want to make a difference, and I think that's the platform that I'm going to run on?
Yeah, but I think when I told my parents about it, I didn't actually plan that I was going to do physical fitness as my platform, because I actually had 2 other platform ideas. And the first one was picking up, stop littering and picking up trash around school campus. And then my second one was healthier school lunches. Then those 2 things led to getting fit.
Well, I think that they're all very important issues, and in some way you may be making all of those work together in the work that you're going to be doing on your platform. So what was the process like? So you decide that you're going to run for Kid Governor, you decide what that issue that you want to raise for everyone to better understand is, and then what did you have to do? Did you have to have a campaign?
Yeah, so first you have to make a speech about what your platform is, and then you recite it in front of the 5th grade in your school. And then if your 5th grade votes on you and you get the most votes, then you go on to be the school nominee. And then the Connecticut Democracy Center votes on who they want to be the 7 cabinet members. And then all the 5th graders in Connecticut vote on, out of those 7 people, who they want to be the 1 Kid Governor, and then the 6 other cabinet members.
Wow, that's a pretty detailed process. I know that I have the honor of being on the voting committee, and I am always so impressed by the young people in this state and the issues that are really burning in their heart that they want to make a change about. So let's talk about your platform. So you said it was on physical health, physical education, exercise?
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about that?
So like you said, my platform is about physical fitness. And 3 things that I'm going to do to resolve the physical fitness problem is, the first one, a YouTube video series called Fit for Fun Kids. And it'll have videos about fitness, including insightful interviews with professionals, and even videos submitted by 5th graders. Wow.
And what about your second point of your platform?
My second point of my platform is a poster contest. And the theme of it is, how do you and your family stay physically active? Wow. And whoever has the best design, and whoever has the best tip will win, and then the winner gets 4 free tickets to the Connecticut's Old State House. And the winner's artwork will be shared statewide and in my Bitmoji classroom that will hold the Fit for Fun Kids videos.
Wow, that's great. And I know that we, on behalf of the Department of Children and Families, are honored to be able to participate in that with you and your cabinet, and having those pictures also displayed in our community center at the Buckland Hills Mall. So I'm excited to get started. While we're on that topic, Ola, do you want to talk about the poster contest? Because I know that soon it's going to be released to children across the whole state of Connecticut. And is there an age range or any parameters?
Yes, so the poster contest, it's a yearly poster contest that we've been doing alongside DCF for the past years. And essentially, we provide the guidelines for 5th graders in the state of Connecticut. Only 5th graders can participate.
Okay.
So they, the theme, we provide a theme to the poster contest, and then the 5th graders participate. So what happened is the best posters get collected, right? And then the kid governor and cabinet members determine what the best posters are. And these posters there's no name or school attached to it. It's only, we only put numbers on it. So that way we keep the submissions anonymous, and there's no bias to, what school or anything. And then once the kid governor and the cabinet members select the final winner, they select 13 people. So then we announce what the winners are. We're gonna launch the poster contest in March, first week of March, and it will go until April 1st of 2024. And if people would like to learn more about the poster contest, they could go on our website at ct.kidgovernor.org.
So if any of our viewers are watching and they have a 5th grader and they want to join, are all of the rules for the contest on that website?
Yes.
Okay, say that website again for us.
ct.kidgovernor.org.
Okay, that's very exciting. I can't wait to see there's a lot of creative youth within Connecticut. I'm always so impressed by that poster contest and what comes out of that. And I know that doing physical fitness with your family sounds like a lot of fun. And I love that idea. Tell me about your responsibility as kid governor. So I know it's not just about the fun stuff. I know that it could be hard work sometimes. What are your responsibilities as kid governor?
I will have to admit my responsibilities are very fun. But some of my responsibilities include making speeches and attending to public appearances. Like my inauguration, and especially one that was at the Southington School's library. And yeah.
So that sounds like a lot of fun and a lot of time, right? When you have to go in front of people and talk and plan that out. Do you have a cabinet that you lead? And do you have to have meetings with your cabinet members?
Yes, I have meetings with my cabinet members once every month.
Once every month. And then do you work closely together, Ola and Cristiano? You work on his platform goals and...
Yes. So the cabinet members are 6 other finalists in the Kid Governor statewide elections. So when we elect the governor, the 6 other finalists becomes the cabinet members. And the cabinet members meet, as Kid Governor Cristiano mentioned, they meet once a month at the Kid Governor's office at the Old State House in Hartford. And a lot of people do not actually know that the current Kid Governor's office used to be the actual governor's office in the 1800s. Wow. So it's a big deal, and a lot of people, it's open to the public. People come and check the space out. And it's just very interesting that, they have the space where they can meet and sit together and talk about, various ideas and how to, implement their platforms. I think that's very, very cool.
It is cool. It's so impressive to have these young people working on so many different issues. So are each cabinet member that they ran on that platform that they didn't win, but they were elected to the cabinet, do they have an opportunity to put forth their own platforms and do work on that?
Yes, they actually do. As a matter of fact, a lot of their platforms have a lot of similarities. So what we usually do at the Connecticut Democracy Center is we work closely with them to, help support their platforms, and they come with their ideas and we help them bring it to life. So a lot of the cabinet members have various platforms and they work individually. Sometimes they work as a group to bring their platform to life.
Wow, that's very, very impressive. So how do schools get to be a part of this work? Is it only to run in the elections each year, or are there other ways that kids within our school systems for 5th grade or other grades can get involved with the Connecticut State House?
Yes, of course. Our website, ct.kidgovernor.org, has a lot of information about how to participate. We always encourage people to, participate in this civic process, and it's free. It's free, so it's like, what is stopping you? And I think that our resources and our programs actually help students to become more civically active. Even though it's currently open to 5th graders, a lot of our resources also applies to different grade level. And a lot of teachers, we've seen teachers, use our resources to supplement their teaching. And I think that's a wonderful idea. And so if people want to, participate in that process, they could go on our website, ct.kidgovernor.org, to learn more and also reach out to us if they're willing to partake in their school. And we actually have 2 ways in which schools could participate. We have a nominating and voting category, and we have a voting only category.
Okay.
Voting only category is self-explanatory. It just means that you are only voting in the election process. And what we do is we send a voter's kit. We mail it to the schools, and the schools use that kit to actually prepare the students to vote. We have a sticker once they're done voting. We have this little nice sticker that says, "I voted in Kid Governor election." And if you want to be a part of the nominating and voting only process, nominating and voting category, what you're going to do is you're going to nominate a student to represent the 5th graders at your school. So in some schools we have 3 or 4 different students that want to run. As Kid Governor Cristiano mentioned earlier, there's going to be a primary within that school to nominate one Kid Governor candidate. And then we have all of these candidates come together. They submit, their videos. They come up with a 3-point platform, and then we go from there. We do the voting. The first initial process is we have the voting committee, the voting committee review these videos, and we have a score sheet that actually explains, how to grade their videos. We don't grade videos based on the quality of the videos. We grade videos based on their message, and we encourage people to participate because they have a voice. When watching those videos, it's just, I'm just very impressed about how much research they put into it and how much information they're putting out there. And a lot of these students are very, very smart, and they do have a voice, and that's why we encourage that, and we make sure that they understand that we have this platform to help them, with their voice.
So what happens if a mom who may be watching right now who has a 5th grader for next year, they have a 4th grader right now and they think, my child would be great for this, and Cristiano is such a role model. How do I get my child involved? Would they have to talk to their school about the process?
Yes, they can either reach out to their school and their school reach out to us, or they can reach out to us directly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get their information and get in contact with their school. A lot of times we have, students, and even when Cristiano goes on different appearances, people are so interested in this process. I remember when we was at the AquaTurf at the CAS event, this 3rd grader came up to Cristiano and was, "I want to be Kid Governor. I want to be Kid Governor." And Cristiano was explaining to him and said, "You have 2 more years, but you need to see the excitement in his eyes." And I was like, wow, this is very good, because now he has something to look forward to. And we encourage, parents, teachers, school superintendents, principals to reach out to us via our website at ct.kidgovernor.org, and then we could move from there.
So give us some examples of what our youth are finding to be issues that they want to impact in our state. What are some of the ideas and examples you can share with us?
So we've had, multiple nominees talk about littering and the importance of, keeping our environment safe. We've had nominees talking about anti-bullying, clubs and doing friendship bracelets. Cristiano's platform really resonated with me a lot because as a former Division I athlete, when I saw his platform that was physical activity, I'm like, yeah, I need this because I know the importance of being physically active. And we have, students talk about, the environment, community, and also people looking to help, the elderly, people looking to be like wonderful platforms and different things that actually makes our society better. And I'm like, this is just so important. We need this today.
We do. And starting so young, because these kids are truly our future.
Yes.
What did it feel like when you found out that you won Connecticut Kid Governor?
It was just like unbelievable that I actually went through those 3 steps into becoming the kid governor, because there's like so many different kids doing it. So it's like 1 out of like 1,000 almost.
It's pretty impressive that you won. So how did you find out that you won? What's that process like for you?
So after I went through the 3 steps, I went into, like, when they were going to announce it.
Yes.
I went into our school cafeteria, and everyone else in the school did, just like it was a normal assembly. And then they have a big, at our school, they have a big, they have like a projector, and a board that comes down from the ceiling so we could project things on it. So then they projected like all the different people like talking and then saying who the kid governor was.
So you had no idea that at that time they were going to announce your name?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Wow, how exciting. Was your family there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy for you, and I'm happy for your mom and dad because they've done a great job raising you.
They have.
They have. They absolutely have. And you have a long way to go. You have a lot more impact that you're going to make on our state and our country. If you had a group of 5th graders sitting in front of you, or let's say 4th graders, because this is your year, so 4th graders, and they're thinking, I think I might want to run for kid governor, what would you tell them? How would you encourage them?
If they want to run for kid governor, I would probably say just like keep believing that you can run. Because you never know if you're going to be kid governor or not. It's just you make a speech and then you make a video and then you just wait until they announce who the 7 cabinet members are and who the final kid governor is.
So never give up hope.
Yeah, never give up hope.
Never give up hope.
You're never stuck until you stop.
I like that. You aren't stuck until you have to keep going,
Yeah.
right? And there's a seat for everyone. If they put in the work and they have a good, 3-point platform and people vote for them, then they may be the next kid governor.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you to stay here on the set with us. And to those viewers who are watching, I'm going to now show a brief video of Cristiano so that you can all see about his platform and why he was elected to be the 2024 Kid Governor. And then we'll return back to set. Thank you.
According to the World Health Organization, 3.2 million people die every year from not being fit enough. 5th graders of Connecticut, I am Cristiano, and I want to be your next kid governor. I feel really passionate about this issue because I play soccer, and increasing my physical activity through this sport has helped me to be healthier, and I want you to be healthier too. My issue is that both adults and children are suffering from not having enough physical activity. As you get older, very bad things can happen to your body when you're not fit, such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. If you are fit enough, good things can happen, like you can live longer. Also, exercise can improve your focus, concentration, and memory, and can even make you happier. I think we can all agree that we want this in our lives. For this campaign, I'm going to ask for your help, 5th graders, in working with me to do 3 amazing activities to make Connecticut a healthier place. The first step is to create a FitCoin Hall of Fame. It's a paper coin with FitCoin on the front and each school's mascot on the back. You have to earn it. This is where everyone in Connecticut can get fit for fun. Every time your gym teacher thinks you've put in some good exercise in PE, or a teacher sees you being active in a good way during recess, he or she will give you a FitCoin. If you get a certain number of FitCoins, your names and class picture will be added to the FitCoin Hall of Fame. My second step is to create a YouTube channel called Fit for Fun Kids. It will have videos on fitness, including activities like stretching, running, and strength. I will also invite people who know a lot about fitness, such as doctors, athletes, and phys ed teachers, to come into the channel. You will be able to help make this success by sharing videos starring you being fit by exercising, playing a sport, or just being active in any way. As a community, we will work together to make Fit for Fun Kids a positive place for kids to be healthy. My third step is a statewide poster contest that will include your best fitness tip. I will invite members of sports teams here in our state to determine the contest winners. You might be wondering, why should you vote for me as kid governor?
Cristiano is funny and likes to make kind jokes.
Cristiano thinks outside of the box.
He's trustworthy because if you give him a paper that's due, he will deliver it on the first day.
Cristiano is respectful because if you ever need help, he will always be on deck to help you.
I will be a great kid governor because if you vote for me, I will promise to never give up making this state a fitter place.
Today, I have a very special guest, Dr. Andrew Lim.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Veterans Corner. My name is Chuck Wooden.
Decision for ourselves for this week, if we want to be made well.
Hi, welcome to the Crack of Dawn. It's Dawn Lombardi. I'm starting the painting. It's going to be the clips with some water. Love it.
He took me on the sets of Lost in Space, Batman.
Everybody has a story. What's yours? Until next time.